Okay, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. All right, so I guess this is video 2. We're gonna do it. Right now I'm heading to a networking meeting. Networking is so important to business, but this meeting is what I would call a closed networking group. It's designed to have one professional from every industry. It's every Wednesday, every single week, with the exception of holidays, of course. But I just kind of want to lay, not some ground rules, but like tell you who I am, what I do, what my goals are, and what I'm not going to do, really, more importantly. So one, I'm not going to tell you that you can make $1,000 a day in junk removal. Doing it as a side hustle. Is it possible? Sure. Anything's possible if you put your time and energy and effort into it. But a lot of these videos you see online are just pitching this idea that you can make all this money doing it on the side, and it's not realistic. We currently have one full-time junk removal crew, and then we run dumpsters as well. So we have an Isuzu NRR with a 20-yard dump box on it, and then we have a Ram 2500 with the Max D dumpster setup. We have about 15 dumpsters right now. I can go into a whole thing on why you shouldn't buy into a trailer system. Maybe I'll do that. That's good, because everyone's telling you buy a trailer system. Don't buy a trailer system, especially if you plan on growing your business. But what you're not gonna get, what you are gonna get is tangents, man. My ADD is all over the place. So you're not gonna get me pitching, you know, that this is the industry you should get into to become a millionaire. You won't have specific days that I upload videos. I'll record, edit, and upload when I have time. It will be, I think, a lot more of day in the life type stuff, coming from a business owner's perspective, who is off the truck but jumps in when needed. We are currently at capacity. We need another truck. So we're currently in process right now of figuring out what that looks like, finding trucks, figuring out commercial financing. Up until this point, everything's been financed in our personal names. It's not really what I want to do anymore. So coming from a perspective of a business owner who is growing a business, he's not in the truck anymore, looking for a second truck that has dumpsters, a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Things that I love are business. I love business. I love digital marketing. My background in sales and marketing. I've always had a little bit of a passion for SEO, lead gen, figuring out, you know, all of that side of the marketing industry. I think it's fun. I love trainings. I used to be a corporate trainer for Chick-fil-A. So training is just in my DNA. I love doing it, and so I don't see why we wouldn't do some trainings here, whether it's, you know, on-site sales type training, phone sales, figure it out, you know, how to get people to actually book an appointment with you once you got them on the phone. But yeah, I'm pulling up to my meeting here. I'll try to record some footage in there, maybe some day in the life stuff. I don't know. Again, my big thing going into this is I don't know. At this point, what I do know is that I'm going to do it, and I'm going to figure out what that means or how that looks for us in the business. Maybe I'll get the guys a GoPro to put in the truck so that they can record some of their own day in the life type of stuff. Maybe not, but we'll see.
And it kind of sucks out there to try and find business for each other sometimes. So let's figure out a way that we can grow together. We do that through a myriad of different ways. Whether there's friends, family, acquaintances that need a product or service that you guys provide, we want to make sure we plug you guys into that opportunity. Just like any other networking group, right? I want to thank Abel and Michael for their social media presentation. It was fantastic. I realized myself I need to do a better job of thanking people, so I wanted to thank you guys personally for helping out and helping the team. There were so many great responses from that event that more people I see are posting stuff, which is great, or at least getting ideas to post something. And now, the trick was, once we leave the room here, now you actually have to apply what you learned. So that, hopefully we can do that. And thank you guys for kind of lighting the fire under each other's butts, and hopefully we get that happening in 2024.
We noticed there was a gap that we train law enforcement very heavily in workplace violence and active shooter, and we don't educate the private community enough at all how to act. Anybody, and forgive me for asking, you can hit me up privately. I'd love to debrief you guys. Anybody here been part of a workplace violence active shooter incident? Anybody? Route 91? Anybody else? Hillary, my wife, and I, she was a deputy as well. We met in jail. I love telling people that. How'd you guys meet? Jail. Cool, talk to you tomorrow. So we respond to the scenes and see the tragedy, how it affects people's lives. It actually affected me deeply, seeing that kind of weekly. So we created our company to educate and promote and be advocate for ourselves, because I don't know if you guys realize that California is getting more and more violent on the daily.
All right, so we're at our print shop right now. We're getting this sucker wrapped. We do a lot of networking events, so put some drinks in there or something. What's up, man? Can't hear you.
Is that a cooler?
Yeah, man, it's a little cooler that we got on a job.
And you're gonna wrap it?
Well, I had them, they had a little cover on there, so I had them print something up just for the networking events, dude. Throw some like Celsiuses, you know what I mean?
Water.
Get people to come to my booth.
Yeah.
And just to get more people talking.
That's good.
Yeah,
What do
bro,
you got
I got you. You gotta getting YouTube going, bro.
You're gonna get a YouTube page?
Yeah.
And that's what this is for?
Yeah.
Get your point of view and stuff like that.
I hate it, dude, but it's
It's a way to generate money,
it's
right?
a way to generate money, but it's a way to really help increase the local presence, SEO and all that crap. So
That's good.
I haven't officially decided if I'm gonna do it. I'm just kind of getting footage right now, and then have one of my kids put it together and
There you go.
see. Yeah, I don't know. We do some interesting crap, dude. So I think it'll be.
Yeah. I think like, videos and stuff like that. That's the way to go, man.
100%, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. We do a lot already, but like I think longer content would be beneficial. So,
Okay.
yeah. What do you got going on?
Waiting on Vince.
Oh, he's at the PPP.
Is he still over there?
He was there when I left.
Yeah. No, yeah. He said he's having a conversation. I'm like, I'll wait for you here.
Cool.
Yeah.
Dude, the month's been crazy. This rain killed us. Like we were on pace to have one of our best months ever, and this month, like the rain just came to a screeching halt.
So is there a way you can kind of like do something to offset the rain? Hello.
Nothing really.
But maybe like a different type of service, but in the same field? I don't know.
No, I mean we just.
Like gutter cleanouts, maybe?
Nah, I don't want to do that
No?
crap. We just need to. We need to increase our commercial clients. Because
Okay.
commercial clients need work done
Regardless of the rain.
regardless of the rain, regardless of whatever. You know what I mean? That's why like I'm waiting on approval
Are
right
you
now.
recording right now?
I'm always recording, bro.
Oh. Nah, you can leave it on. I don't care.
Good. I'll tag you. Yeah. So like I mean, if a commercial dumpster's overflowing because they missed trash day, it's overflowing because they missed trash day.
Yeah.
It is what it is, and they got to get it emptied out. So. What's up? How are you? Good.
When a
Oh, there it is.
residential person misses trash day, is that something you can do?
We get those every once in a while, but most people aren't willing to pay $100, $120 to get their cans. You should have. Ooh, this is awesome. Way better than printing over it, huh?
Yeah.
I was trying to be cheap, I guess. I don't know. In my mind, I was like, that's probably the easiest route. Dude, this is nice.
Fit?
It looks like it. Oh, it's a little too big.
Is he a little trim?
I think a little trim. You think you could help me trim it a little? Or, I don't know, maybe we can add some more Velcro on this side so I can tighten it.
That's probably easier.
You don't even know what he did? That's nice though, huh?
Yeah, I like it.
If not, I can go pick some up, but
What kind of GoPro are you using?
the Hero 12. That's sick, dude. You want to do me a favor, dude? Just hold it right here then. And I want to take a picture of it. Tag him.
Sir.
Right? I got it on the job.
That's awesome. Yeah, for the thing. Like, no, you need more for it. A little bit more. Oh, okay.
Oh, I see what he did. Yeah. You're good. No, I'll get some more. That's not a big deal.
You took the GoPro from over?
Yeah. It just looks like it's an adhesive, so.
Yeah.
But this is what it was.
Nice.
High noon. But that's really what it is, man. I mean, just increasing our commercial, which we've been doing a good job with. But that's commercial just
Have you
takes
been
time to
bringing
get
phones?
into,
Like,
man.
I have a list of. Are you doing it? I missed the other day. I missed your presentation. Do you have a copy of it? No. It was just okay. You didn't
In
record
person.
it. You didn't record it.
No.
Are you doing retargeting on any of your ads or no?
Not on our ads, man. We're retargeting our database. So, I mean, our database is about 6,000 strong.
Okay.
So,
But I mean, like, so let's say someone visits your website, right?
any pixels? By all means,
Yeah. You're not using pixels.
no. I mean, maybe my marketing company is, but I'm not, that I know of. I don't
You
know.
don't think it's a good idea? Or
No,
what do you
it probably is, but I just don't have the.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that I've just subbed out to a marketing company, and they're keeping us busy. So
think?
the moment I don't get busy is when I start to get on them, and I'm like, hey, what's going? I should be doing that now, but
Okay. Want me to hold it?
yeah. Pretty badass, not gonna lie. Yeah.
But you have the basic knowledge where you can tell them, like, hey, bro, you know.
Yeah, well, yeah, the company we use, we track everything. So it's really up to me, though, to verify. So, like, I can go in at any point and see every lead that we've gotten, every phone call that we've gotten.
Yeah.
They give us a software, so I can put in the value of each job that we've done. So I can be like, hey, we spent $5,500 with you this month, and you brought us 4,000. What's going on?
Yeah, negative ROI.
Yeah. But we're in the winter months, so like this is where we get slow. We started in November, and then January, February are normally the worst. Well, February is the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year February I was ready to go into freaking I don't know. I was
Solar.
no,
Fucking with
dude, I was so depressed last February. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. Our worst month ever. And
Why would you be slow?
we had a lot of rain last February. Yeah, rain kills us.
for the rest of the month.
We have 5 days of rain in the beginning of February. So, you know, yeah. But we're doing good, man. We're doing good enough to be shopping for another truck.
That's good.
Yeah, so we're just navigating the commercial financing right now, dude. That's a pain.
Navigating the what?
Commercial financing. Yeah, it's a pain, man. And well, it's a pain because I'm being very picky because I don't need the truck yet. I need the truck by the end of spring, no later than summer. So I told my commercial financing guy, I said, I need a loan for around 85 grand. I want 0 down, and I don't want to be a PG. I said, business only. And he's like,
But it's hard not to be a PG.
it's hard not to be a PG. He's like, that's really not realistic.
That's just a unicorn right there.
Yeah, I said, I get it, but I'd rather go and ask. I'd rather you go shop around and for what I want, and then we can negotiate around and find something around here. Like if I got to be a PG, that's fine. You know, being a PG is not on your credit.
No.
So I don't
Unless
care
it goes south.
unless it goes south, right? So I told him, I said, I don't mind being a PG, but I'd rather ask for the stars and we end up right here versus you just start throwing it out to different companies and they come back over here. Because that one guy's like, yeah, dude, we can do it, no problem. 15% interest, 50% interest, 30. It's one of those things where I don't need it
Right now,
today.
where you have to be desperate.
Yeah, the only part where I'm desperate is I found the truck I want.
What kind of truck is it?
It's the same truck I have, but it's a 2022. It has 20,000 miles and it's already yellow. So,
cab over?
Yeah. So that's my only like little bit of like pressure, but at the end of the day, I don't want to rush something and get myself into a bad position. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'd rather just take my time, and when I get it, I get it. I just know when I need it by. So, yeah.
It's good, Abel. Proud of you, man.
I'm proud of me too.
How's the kid doing in college?
Good, bro. She didn't want to go back. You know, she came for Christmas. She was home for over a month.
Yeah.
And the thing that happened is she thought she was flying home Saturday night, and then Wednesday she realized she was flying home Friday night.
Ooh.
So she started crying, dude, crying. Yeah. She's like, I don't want to go back. I'm not happy. And my wife's like sitting there like, I get it. Like, my wife's like just feeding into it. I'm like, no. I said, we would be bad parents if we let you stay home. And I look at my wife and she's like, all right, so networking event done, check. Went over to ForAll Promo to pick up the wrap for the cooler. That's actually a cooler that we got on a job, and Phil, one of our guys, was like, hey man, this might be good for your events that you do. And I almost told him, no, just scrap it. But I looked, and he was right. It's great. We got it just branded. I think the next one I'll have them do the logo a little bit smaller, but it looks good. Maybe throw some, I don't know, Celsius or some little wine. I don't know, depending on the event. But they're great just to get people over to your booth at a networking event or a community event. You know, just strike up those conversations with people, build a little bit of a personal connection, way better than just, you know, handing out flyers and whatnot. But we got a call from a commercial client. They have a couple dumpsters they need emptied out. So left ForAll Promo, ran into a good friend, Jose. He owns Black Diamond Detailing and Black Diamond Valet. Great business owner, man. Always good having a conversation with him. I should have let the camera rolling. We ended up getting into a really good conversation, but again, just figuring this thing out, trying to get over the awkwardness of walking around with the camera strapped to me, but we'll get there. But heading over to the yard right now. The guys got a full schedule, so they can't go. I'm gonna grab the truck and go do this one by myself again. I don't think this will be as bad as the one we did yesterday, but we'll see. Yesterday I did a job at a dumpster solo, and I didn't have any supplies, so it turned out pretty bad. I'm down the street from another dumpster, and I need to get some gloves, so shopping for a new truck at the same time, see what's out there. All right. I prefer not extra. These should be good. $12.99, not bad. And then let's get some cheapy disposable ones. All right, both of these should do good enough. You know what, while we're here, I think we could probably use a new snow shovel. Let's go see what they got. I don't see it. Totally different layout. Maybe by the lawn equipment. There we go. No snow shovel. That's nice though. This is a job I came out to quote on Sunday. And we don't ever go out on Sundays, but they needed to know what they were looking at so they could try to donate as much as they could between Sunday and today. The property itself is going into escrow, so, or not going into escrow, excuse me, waiting to close escrow. The guys were not too far away. They're probably maybe 10 minutes away from this property. And I just got back from doing that dumpster there, and I didn't want to just give them a head start. They have a few appointments in their truck already, so as you can probably tell, there's a good amount in here. So, oops, head start for them. Almost broke the mirror. Unfortunately, the client wasn't able to get rid of too much here. We're taking an extra 2 or 3 steps just to load. Every step counts, man. I hate being inefficient. Much better. Grab and toss. I don't even have to take steps. Not yet, at least. So we do our best to donate what we can when we can. This one here, I know the client has already tried. I gave her all the places that we go to that accept the most. And they tried before we came out on Sunday, but they've also been trying since Sunday to get rid of as much as possible. So since I know they've tried,